Hi, my name is JoJo. This is not my first video, and it surely won't be my last. I make ASMR videos on another channel that I just started. But I have the urge, making content on YouTube has been something that I've wanted for a long time. Something that I've struggled with is that I don't know what content to make because I want to make ASMR and I want to make gaming, but I also want to make videos like this where I'm talking one-on-one about my experiences in life, and about mental health and so many topics. There's so many things about being a human being that I want to talk about because I feel like it's not talked about enough. And I had just had the urge tonight. I was sitting and I was journaling and I was just thinking about how badly I want to do something with my life, bigger than just what is I just want to do something more. I want to make a bigger difference. I'm struggling. I'm at a point in my life right now where the things that I want to do that make a difference aren't really things that you can make a career out of. Or if they are things you can make a career out of, they're severely underpaid fields, like working with drug addicts. And I know I've talked to a lot of other people that will tell you, like, oh, if you work for the county, it's actually pays the bills quite well. But honestly, I don't believe them. And the other thing is, too, is that even if it's enough money, I've talked to actual real-life social workers, and they tell me that it's not the field to go into and that they are severely overworked and highly underpaid. So I struggle with that, and I love my job deeply, but I have a desire to do more, to change more. And so finding a community on YouTube has been, or not even YouTube, but just the internet in general. I just want to find a community and talk about things that I think are very human, but that we've become so disconnected as human beings by the internet, that I want to form a corner of the internet where we are more connected, or at least if you're going to be on the internet, it's going to be something healthy that you are consuming. And I want to make my own the bush on this window outside is like scraping up against the window, and it's highly distracting and also kind of creepy. Okay, anyways, sorry, let me tune back in. I want to create a little, I want to get my own YouTube content to being more healthy to consume, or just my whole social media. I feel like, I don't know if anybody else relates to this, but my social media on Instagram specifically is so like toxic, and I end up on like the anorexic side of Instagram so easily, and it just is like so shocking to me. Like, I'll finally get off of it, and then I'll like one picture of like a pretty girl, and then it'll turn into like all photos of like pretty girls, or there'll be a couple, and one of them will be a little more revealing, and then like, I might click on it, or like, interact with it in like literally any way, and then I feel like it just spirals. Like, I can't even look at or interact with the women on the internet on my Instagram without being spoon-fed anorexia content. So I find myself in this never-ending cycle of like deleting Instagram for a while and then re-downloading it, and like having to like almost reset my algorithm. It's just very agitating. But I just hi. My name's JoJo, and I'm 19 years old. And for many years, I was very disconnected and suicidal, and I want to talk about it, and I want to talk about drug addiction, and I want to talk about things that are not talked about enough. The one that I was mainly pondering on tonight is how emotionally unavailable I have become. I have so many ideas right now for videos, honestly. Like, there's so many different topics that I want to talk about. I really want to talk about how disconnected the internet has made us all, though. And, like, that was going to be, like, my opening video, how disconnected the internet has made everybody. It really, truly has, because there's so many things that we're all so desensitized now. And I feel like that's part of why I'm so emotionally unavailable, because everything, like, nothing feels sacred anymore. Like, literally nothing about the internet feels sacred anymore. There's so much shit happening in the world. And, like, I was thinking about, like, okay, so I want to talk about emotional unavailability for one video. Another video I want to talk about is how literally the world is, like, imploding in front of our eyes, and it's like everybody I talk to about it is like, yeah, I'm aware that it's happening. Like, I feel like so many people are aware that it's happening, but they're not like, why? Okay, so if so many of us as a collective are noticing this, why are we letting it happen? Like, something like about Big Pharma. I talk to people about Big Pharma all the time. Everybody knows that Big Pharma is one of the most evil, corrupt. I mean, they're killing people by I don't even know what the kill count would be by now. They've killed so many people. They've created endless drug addicts. They've created endless cancer patients. They've killed countless children. I mean, like, they're literally killing people. They're literally poisoning us. They literally control everything. They literally poison us so that they can, because they only make money if we're sick. Everybody knows that. I for so long I wanted to make videos about that. I don't even have to make a video about that. Everybody knows about that. So why do we as a collective, we're all so aware, why is nobody doing anything? Why is no one doing anything? I cannot comprehend. Or begin to fathom. I cannot get it. And so I'm, like, sitting here in my apartment tonight, and I am like, I want to do something. I just want to do something. To me, like, I'm bored. I'm literally bored in life. Every day is the same. I have this drive and this desire to do something, and I feel like I don't know where to start. And so I'm just doing this right now because I feel like, okay, maybe this can start something. You know, the internet is a great way to connect with so many people. And I know that these things take time, and I might be uploading videos for a long time talking to nobody. And you know what? That is okay. I'm actually perfectly fine with that because I just want to talk about it. And I feel like we've all become so disconnected from the internet. Because of the internet, we've become so disconnected. And because of technology, we've become so disconnected. And because of work, because of fucking work. Like, everybody's so exhausted all the time. But I think that the internet is actually, it can be a horrible thing to disconnect all of us. But I also think that on the other end of things, it can be a really incredible tool to connect all of us. It can be a really powerful tool to connect the collective together. And I feel like because of how they control the media and things like that, we never end up truly getting connected. But I think that if enough people of higher consciousness and we all seek each other out via the internet, we can use the internet for good. That's what I think. And that's what I'm going to start doing. And so this is my opening video. And I want to start talking more. And yeah, like, let's have a conversation about it. Let's stop, not talking about it. Let's actually, yeah. So anyways, I'm going to start making more videos like this. I have a second channel where I upload ASMR if you like ASMR. I also might start gaming on Twitch eventually. I don't know. One thing at a time, right? I'm... Ooh. I wonder if this is gonna work. Okay, I'm rewatching the footage, and I just want to say that when I was like, oh, I can't make a career out of it. You can't make money out of it. I have realized that I don't want to make money off of it. I don't even fucking care anymore. Half the reason I don't want to go into social work is because I don't want to make money off of that. I want to make a difference, and I want it to be genuine. I want to volunteer. I want to just talk. I don't even give a fuck about the money, actually. So it's another thing I've thought about. I don't even want to, like, yeah, I could be a social worker and, like, just get paid like shit and not give a fuck. But if I had a job that paid a lot of money, or if I kept grinding at the job that I do have, because I make really good money as a waitress right now, if I just kept grinding and making that fucking money that I do make now, instead of taking a giant pay cut to make the easiest bit of a difference, why don't I save up my money and then just put it into something non-profit that would help drug addicts and alcoholics and homeless people and people suffering from mental illness? I just want to know, I just want to make it clear, it's not about the money for me, it's about making a difference. So I don't really give a fuck about those career paths that, like, pay shitty. I don't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to make a difference, and I want to make my money. I want to make enough money to where people can hear me, you know, to where I can actually make a difference, to where I can make a difference on a grand scheme. I feel like if I went into a career like that, I'd be 1, underpaid, 2, overworked, and 3, I'd be watching a failing system, and I think I would get burned out very quickly. Okay. Anyways, also another thing, I'm watching it back. I don't think that the internet has made us disconnected. I think it has dehumanized all of us, and I think that we're all so desensitized now that it's disconnected us in a way of that we don't see the humanity in each other anymore. But I think that I can use it as a tool to actually connect us if we just talk about the humanity in one another. All right. Now I'm done. Let's keep talking.